I am out at 713 Freeman Lake Road. Definitely needs a grass cut. It's got a looped driveway, kind of snug, kind of a little bit tight, but the garage here is on the front of the property. Roof looks pretty good, a mixture of brick and stone. Interesting tile choice here for the front porch. I'm going to assume it's been vacant for a minute. It's stale. A lot of interior walls. That's my first assessment. So I'm standing right here, boom, we're right here to a wall, which, we can open some things up. We're dealing with 8-foot ceilings, textured ceilings. All of the trim is this fluted kind of style with the decorative corners. Solid though, hardwood doors. Again, so you're dealing with hardwoods throughout most of the main floor, then they switch to laminates. Another coat closet on this side. All of your bedrooms are down this hallway. I'll go ahead and step in here and kind of turn the corner to let you see. Probably, would want to blow that wall out. But this is the space. This is access here to the basement. I'm going to just let you see this here at a different corner here. Kind of narrow for the actual living room. The floors, hopefully you could refinish them once. If you wanted to try to keep them, you can see, where there's definitely different colors here. That's been a rug. But all in all, it's a pretty narrow room. It fits within my camera screen. Floors change, if you'll notice. Stepping up into the kitchen area. Laminate tops currently. There's this soffit with the hang downs on your uppers. Nice refrigerator. You have a multi situation on your existing appliances. Would you want to keep these, paint them? They're just the older oak concept. This is the dining room. It's kind of unusual because it's like a eat-in with another dining space. Again, you could completely reconfigure this. I'm just a little concerned on the amount of money it would take to update this one, because pretty much we're dealing with a situation where everything needs to be updated, and the price is high for that, in my opinion. Because if you took out this wall, you still have, there's just some oddities here, how you'd have to work around all of this. This is pantry, right off the kitchen area. And again, you have these cabinets right here. So that's the common space. I'll step down the hallway here. First room, got laundry. And then we're starting into our bedroom counts, pretty standard. Here's the kids' bath. It's long and narrow. You have 2 sinks, linen closet, and then the tub and a fiberglass shower unit. Again, I'm assuming you're probably going to replace all of this. Linen closet at the end of the hall, and then you've got the second bedroom, standard closet. Primary is a decent size. Lovely wallpaper. I think my mom might have had that. 2 walk-ins. And then a long and narrow master. Again, you've got 2 sinks, and then they flanked it with a linen closet again, shower and a toilet. The basement is kind of boxy as well. That's how the best way I could describe this house. A lot of walls, kind of boxy. Yes, you could blow some things out. I guess you could probably blow that out, but with the way everything is situated, it wouldn't be centered, and I think it would just be a little odd. I'm not so sure. We've got a fall on this floor. Just noticed. Looks to me that we may be going downhill, and then one of the things that stood out to me is look how this unlevel here. I mean, it's affixed to the wall, and see, I can get my fingers underneath it on this side, but it's touching on the other. I think we've actually got a downhill slant here. Definitely would need to get that checked. Here is the sunroom. It does have its own window unit, so these doors will actually slide open. This tile is okay, chipped in places. nice backyard. You know, anything back here is beautiful. I'm just not feeling this house personally. I just think it would be a lot of money, and it's just not going to make sense to try to renovate this one. Overall, I don't think you could come up with a great floor plan change, but I'm happy to be wrong. Coming downstairs, again, the stairs are in the center, so it's completely split. You come down to this room, and you kind of got a dingy fireplace room, living room is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, my brain, it's not functioning today. The front side there is storage. Here is the bathroom, kind of old and dingy, linoleum floors down here, random holes in the walls. That might be some mildew along. Can you see it? I have the lights off. You can kind of see this wavy line. Bedroom. And then what they use as another bedroom. So overall, the condition of the property is below expectations. And I would be afraid to put too much money into this property. There is definite room for potential value, but once again, just based on the overall bones of the property, I don't really see the ability to change it and still stay within a good investment. But I'll let you take a peek at it when you guys get back in town once it gets listed.